Robert back here. I'm going to share with you some of my late season yard sale finds. Watch to the end for the good one. Let me get these lanterns off the bench and I'll start laying them out. Late last week, I think it's Friday, on my way home from work, I hit a yard sale, garage sale, and the first thing I seen as I walked up the drive was this old Coleman powerhouse. It is a 413H. Not really into the big suitcase stoves, but I asked him what he had to have for it, and the price was right, so I got it. He said he bought it new and used it one or two times, and been sitting ever since. Still a little dirty, haven't had a chance to clean it up yet, but it did have a full tank of fuel in it. I pumped it up and lit it, and it fired right up first try, burning with original fuel in it from back in the day. Okay, this yard I had mostly tools that I didn't need, but I did find the stove. I looked over on the counter, had this brand new can of MAP gas, and I do have a MAP gas torch, set of torches. So I asked him what you got to have on that. He said, well, I bought that thinking I was getting propane, and I bought the wrong one. He said, how's a buck sound? So got it for $1. If y'all have ever bought any MAP gas, this stuff ain't cheap anymore. And as I walked off, as I picked up the stove off the ground after I paid him, I said, hey buddy, I said, ain't you got no Coleman lanterns hanging around here anywhere? And he said, well, now that you mention it, he said, hang on a second, let me look in here. And he went in his shed and walked out with that. It's almost brand new. Got a little chip here on the bottom, but it didn't look like it had been lit more than once. It had some old wore out busted mantles on it. I took the globe off of it and pressurized it and fired it up with the fuel that was in it. Burnt right through them old burning mantles. But I cleaned it up and it's like brand new. Got the white picket fence globe. And once again, the price was right. Had to come home with me. Okay, hit another yard sale yesterday. I was off and get a lot of old antique tools and stuff, and a few old Coleman propane lanterns and mostly parts, junk. Might have come in handy for somebody, but I'm not really into propane. And but as I was getting ready to walk off, I looked down on his table, and what did I see? Got myself 2 more boat clamps for the Coleman lanterns. He didn't know what they were. He said he was hoping he'd find somebody that knew what they were. Well, I was the man. I knew exactly what they were. This makes about 6 or 8 of these I've got so far. I'll set this up and show you how it works here. Okay. This will clamp. Say this is your boat. Your lantern clamp will clamp on the boat like that. Take the bottom of the fount. It's got the little clips there. Replace that fits right inside the rim of the bottom of your lantern. I'll stick a piece of leather in there to protect that lantern, because I use an old junky lantern for this when you're fishing. Bring that down, pull that bell right back in that hook, and that's straight up and down. Put it over to the second one, and it will lean it out just a little bit. And then the third one, it leans out. Imagine if you had a reflector on the back of that lantern. It would reflect all of your light down over that water, and not with the reflector, and it wouldn't be blinding you while you're trying to fish. Really great setup. Okay, went to a garage sale today. Got mostly tools, a few little antique things. Most of it didn't interest me. But the first thing I seen that interested me was this old canteen. Now this is a reproduction of a Civil War canteen. At the same time, it's a really old one. I'm guessing probably 20 years old or better. The cork is rotted off of it, but they can be replaced easy enough. The strap's kind of stiff. It is a reproduction, but it's been around a long time. I think, yeah, I give $5 for that. Wasn't too bad. I mean, you all know I like my old canteens. So, stainless steel. That's a pretty nice canteen. Got the wool cover on it. I really like it. So I picked up the canteen and walked down this table a little ways and ran across this. Check that out. Well, that's a nice gun vise. Got half a bottle of solvent, about a half a bottle of break free, and another bottle of solvent. That one's about 3/4. That feels like it's full. Oil. Not sure what that goes to. Got a level. Several pieces of sandpaper. A couple of cleaning brushes. Those are always handy. .22 long rifle. Really nice clamp setup. I really like it. I've been needing one. Haven't had one of all the years I've been shooting and collecting. So it's really nice to finally have one. I haven't looked this up yet, so I don't know what they run, but it looks like it's a decent one. But it did have a price sticker on it, but there was a windstorm as I come through the yard. I've lost it. So, but hey, $10. I couldn't pass that up. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. B-A-R-S-K-A, Berska, I'm assuming. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But after I found the vise, down at the other end of the table, nowhere near the vise, gun stuff was all scattered out. But look down and there is a decent spotting scope. Got the handle you can put on it there. Pretty nice. I guess that's for the tripod. Got a strap for it. Anyway, when I picked this thing up, I said, well, how much you got on this? He said, wait just a second. He said, I got the tripod for that down here. And he went down to the other end of the garage and brought back the tripod. And I said, well, how much you got to have on it? And he said $10. Once again, it was priced too somewhere there, but that windstorm, it's carried off all my price stickers. But man, this is a nice one. I did look this one up. These things ain't cheap. It's kind of tacky. I don't know how to clean that off. Maybe I don't know. But it's full of cobwebs. But I did pull it out and use it here at the yard and looked out across the other side of the football field, up at the spotlights with my bare eyes. I could just see the shapes of the reflectors on the spotlights, but I can look through this and I can actually see the bulbs inside those big reflectors. So I thought that's pretty cool. And like I said, I looked this one up. These were not cheap. So I really scored on that. Okay, we saved the best for last. Now, Melissa knows what I bought last because I had to call and get her permission because I did spend quite a bit on this. Not a lot compared to what it is. I probably got it for a third of the going rate of what it goes for, probably less. So I was tickled to find it. Okay, first let me give you a little teaser here so y'all know what's coming. One, two, 3 boxes. Now he give $18.96 a box for these, but I promise you I didn't give nowhere near that for them. All right, I think you all know what's coming now for the grand finale. Got another one for the collection. Check this out. Check this out. Check out this British 303. This is a number 1 Mark III. Check out the condition of this thing. Got one little blemish right there. That is the only blemish I've seen on it. The other side of the stalk is just like the rest of it here. It's for the safety, I guess. So I was really tickled to find this, and like I said, I got a really good deal on this. I couldn't come back home without it. I left the yard sale and called Melissa, and I had to have it. But so Uncle Jim, if you watch this video, I think you'll like this one. Some kind of a marking there. SA with an arrow, or is that a BA? 8A? I don't know. Can't make it out. There's the stamp. Can't make that out. It says 1986. That might be when it was imported in, I don't know. But underneath it, it's got number 1 Mark III. That's the other side of the stock. I mean, this thing is in immaculate condition. But on the other side, it is stamped. This is says TB. Yeah, TB. Knox, Tennessee, 303 British. If I can hold this camera still. It does have one little scratch right there. I didn't notice. But still, it's nice. Okay, y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe. God bless.